Finally to the sprinter who switched from the track to the ice in hope of achieving Olympic glory. When Rebekah Wilson took up the sport of bobsleigh, she had no idea how good she would be. But the Altrincham athlete has now been named in Britain's #1 pairing to go for gold at next year's Winter Games in Russia. I've been to see her in her training camp at Sports City to find out how she went cold on her Olympic dreams. She's the pocket rocket who's looking to make the leap to next year's Winter Olympics. Rebekah Wilson has turned her attention from sprinting at the Summer Games to the bobsleigh at the Winter ones. And the switch to running on ice is paying off, as the Altrincham athlete is just named in Great Britain's leading two-woman team.
I was absolutely over the moon. It's been a very tough year, and I've had a lot of hard work to do. And I guess having that announcement just makes it all worthwhile.
Rebekah grew up representing Great Britain on the track, but the 22-year-old's dreams of making it to London sadly never came true. While the rest of the country was celebrating last year's success, she found it hard to enjoy.
That actually left me feeling quite low, actually, in that I'm watching these athletes and they've achieved the pinnacle in sport. So it was actually quite a difficult time for me. Will I ever be able to do that? But possibly, maybe that's what fueled me this year and made me knuckle down to try and make it a reality.
It was her coach who suggested she used her speed for the bobsleigh. Maurice Condon's son Alan went to the Vancouver Games in 2010, and now Rebekah is hoping to follow in his footsteps in a sport that's not for the faint-hearted.
It is nerve-wracking. It's all about the start for me. So it's all about the sprint and the powerful start, getting in, getting the best velocity that you can off the start. And then after that, I can hand over to Paula, and I can close my eyes and get my head down, and sort of just pray that we get down safely.
Rebekah is not the only adrenaline junkie in her family. Her brother is a human cannonball.
My mum can't watch me race until she knows that I'm down, I'm safe, we did well, and she's heard from me. And then she'll watch the race.
Thankfully, Rebekah has had more success than failures, being crowned World Junior Champion in 2011 with her partner Paula Walker. The pair are now hoping to replicate that form in Russia.
As much as I think I'll be like, wow, I've done it, I've made an Olympic team, I know that once I'm then in that environment, I'm going to be going for a medal. I think we've got the ability. My driver and myself have definitely got the ability, so we'll be striving to be the best.
If Rebekah and Paula do finish on the podium, they'll make history as Britain's first female bobsleighers to win a medal at the Olympics. Yes, good luck to her. We'll of course let you know how she gets on. That is all your sport for tonight. There you go, crazy sport of bobsleigh, but yeah. She's incredible.
We want to know how they get on. I also want to know how her brother, the human cannonball, is going to get on. What a great line in your script that was.
Apparently he was the first British man who was the human cannonball for Moscow State Circus. There you go, claim to fame for him as well.
Wow,
Lord, what a family.
That's another story. Fantastic.